to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi. And today I have another special banger for you. Right, now listen, before we get too far in the video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like, and let's get this video to at least 1,000 likes, okay? I'll definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community, and hopefully you can appreciate the 9 a.m. and the 5 p.m. daily double uploads. You can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, all right? Now, let's get straight into this video. So today, what we're going to be talking about is how to make Ben Simmons build. Now, one thing I want to point out, right, just before we get started, look at this lineup here. This is potentially going to be their starting 5. Man, so I want y'all to let me know in the comment section, what do y'all think about the trade? Who actually won that trade? Just think about this. You're going to have KD, Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons, Andre Drummond, and Seth Curry as their starting 5. Of course, Kyrie being that wild card because, you know, obviously he can only play in arenas where they do not require vaccinated individuals. So again, let me know, man. One thing about Ben Simmons that makes him truly special is that he's 6'11", and you see his name, two-way slashing playmaker. It's very, very difficult to make this guy because he is so good as a playmaker, as a finisher, and one of the best defenders in the league. So let's just look at this real quick. Everybody wants to talk about his shooting, but he's such an impact player without shooting. So as you see here, driving layup 90, he gets 86 driving dunk, 84 close shot. This right here is, wow, 46 mid-range, 58 three-ball. I mean, literally saying, hey, he does not shoot it at all, and that's cool. Like, he can make an impact without that. 61 free throw. He has a decent post hook, okay? Keep that in mind. 76 post hook, 73 post fade, 78 post control. So he does work in the post, okay? But the big thing here is you're going to see 79 pass accuracy, 86 ball handle, 84 speed with ball. So you see he has above average playmaking ability. And then, of course, in the defensive end, it's going to be really off the charts. 79 interior, 87 perimeter, 83 steal, and then, of course, you're going to get that 72 defensive rebound. So the block and offensive rebound is low, but that defense is really high. Again, what makes him, like I said, so special is because he's 6'11" point guard, all right? But I see in this instance with the Nets, he'll be more so of a point forward because obviously Kyrie will run that point, all right? So what we're going to have here, look at the finishing. He's going to have a lot of finishing, acrobat, fast twitch, fearless, pro touch, you know. He even got posterizer on bronze, which is pretty dope. And then playmaking, of course, diamond floor general is the ones that he really is going to look out at. And then defensively, of course, you're going to see some really good interceptor and clamps, pickpocket, menace, tireless defender. You're going to look at some really, really great defensive badges. So again, two-way slashing playmaker, 6'11". Are we going to be able to make that? We all know that's not the case. But what we're going to do is try to make something that's extremely close to him. So let's hop over to the My Player Builder and make the one, the only Ben Simmons. All right, my nephews and nieces. So now we're going to look at 2 builds, okay? The first build is we're getting into right now. This build is going to be more so focusing on that defensive side of him because I feel like, again, you're not able to make all 3 facets of his game, the finishing, playmaking, and the defense. So we're gonna have to break it up, and then of course we'll just let y'all can just let me know in the comment section which one y'all like better. So the first one here is going to be, again, point guard, left-handed, number 10. That's his number. And of course Ben Simmons is left-handed. We're going with the Hall of Fame finishing and the Hall of Fame defense and the Hall of Fame playmaking, okay? So we're going here. We're going to go with the speed and vert. You could go pure speed if you want to, but again, we do want to have that vert because this build does have the ability where I think it will shine is if you play center. We want to max out everything here, okay? We also want to max out the post hook because, excuse me, he had a 79 post hook. We want to do that. Of course, we're going to skip all this because this is not his game, all right? Technically, we could do something with the post fade, but I decided not to do that because I wanted to go ahead and try to get as much as we can here on his playmaking. So that's why we're going to go here with the 23. His post control will go up when we up his height, okay? Same thing for his interior defense. That will go up once we up his height. But then we're going to max out the perimeter, the lateral quickness, the steal, and the block, and then we're gonna go 55 on the defensive rebound, and then 47 on the offensive, okay? So what you're looking at is 14, 1, 23, and 16, okay? Now, body type, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go built. We're gonna go all the way up to 6'8". Now, we do know he's 6'11", but again, when it comes to translating into the park, we don't wanna do that. We obviously wanna go 6'8". 6'8" to us, when I say us, I'm talking about the majority of the community. We understand this is a sweet spot for most center builds or your big, tall build, okay? So we're going 6'8". Then we're gonna go ahead and go to 190 pounds. And then our wingspan, we're only going to 88. We don't wanna go 89 or 90. We only wanna go 88 because that's gonna allow us to get the 75 ball handle. And again, I think having pro dribble animations is where you wanna go. Now, if you wanna get contact dunks though, you need to go to 89. But by going 89, you will get contact dunks, right? But you will not get pro dribble animations. And for me, with a build like this, I think what's more important is going to be the pro dribble animation. So I go 88. Plus, we already saw he only has bronze posterizer and he only has an 86 driving dunk. So it's not like this build is really going to be centered on getting contact dunks, but it's really your preference. But again, all you can do is you can get slashing takeover and then get those contact dunks without even worrying about it, but still have the pro dribble animations. And to me, I think that's the best part. Now, when you look at your physicals, you do get a +8 to your physicals. So you are going to be looking at a 90 speed with an 88 acceleration and a 91 vert, excuse me. And then when you look at your finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense/rebound, you will get a +4 here. And again, like I said, the big ones here, you will have an 83 driving dunk, so you're one off from 84, which is perfectly fine. 86 standing dunk, an 80 driving layup, and a 90 close shot. And then you get a 71 post hook. And then in your playmaking, you get an 83 pass accuracy. We talked about that 75 ball handle to get the pro dribble animations. And then you get a 76 post control. And then look at your defense, 68 interior defense, 82 perimeter ladder quickness, an 81 steal, 83 block, 59 offensive rebound, and then of course you will have a 67 defensive. Now, you could theoretically take your block down more and get a higher defensive rebound, or if you are a little bit more offensive if you wanted to, but I try to get it to where I know that block is not the most important, but I also want to get his name. So again, we talked about this. You do get playmaking, and playmaking is not wrong. I mean, like if you wanted, again, this build would be great on the threes court. Just make sure you have two other bigger guards out there, but this would be great, man. On the threes court, you can go with that slashing takeover. My preference, I think that would be the best bet. Playmaking tank's good and locked, but here you have it. It's called a pass first point with shades of Ben Simmons at the top. So this is build 1, okay? So we're not going over the badges because obviously we want to keep this video nice, short, and sweet. But now let's head over to the second build, and let's head over there right now. All right, my nephews and nieces, so now we're looking at build 2, okay? So build 2, this one right here is gonna focus on more of the finishing and the playmaking side. Again, this is gonna be another great one to look at. So again, point guard, left-handed, he is rocking number 10 with the Nets, and he's going with the Ben 10 theme with the cartoon, I guess, right? Here we go, Hall of Fame finishing and the Hall of Fame playmaking we're rocking with. And then we're gonna go same thing, speed and vert. Then we're gonna go ahead and max out everything here again. Like I said, man, we do want to go ahead and establish that post hook. We're going to skip all the shooting and stuff again, as always. Then we're maxing out all the playmaking along with that post control for 25. We're going to skip interior defense. We're going to max out the perimeter, the ladder quickness, the steals, the blocks. We also want to go 63 on the defensive rebound, and then 31 on the offensive. Now, again, like I said, I'm doing this because I do want to emulate what it'll be best for in the park. You could take this block off also and put it here, and that's not going to be much of an issue. So it's really up to you. I prefer, honestly, to get the offensive rebound over the block, but I'm just still trying to get the shades of his name at the top. So you can go ahead and put the block down and put an offensive rebound. There's no issue here. But again, like I said, this is going to be a little bit more roadkill in the finishing. But again, this is going to be more of the offensive version of this build. You're going to be pretty lethal. Body type, you want to go built, go all the way up to 6'8" again. Get your weight, you want to go all the way down to 187. And then you want to get your wingspan, and this time you can max it all the way out. As you can see, you will still get the pro dribble animations, okay? So now look at this. You will get a +8, like I said, to your physicals. So that 8, so then at maxed out 99 overall with your gym rat or whatever, you have an 89 speed. You also have 86 acceleration, and you also have a 91 vert. Okay, so those are really good. But now look at your finishing. 96 close shot, 89 driving layup, a 90 driving dunk, a 98 standing dunk, and an 88 post hook. So now you get a really, really good finisher at the basket and the post hooks. Then you look at your playmaking, you're getting an 83 pass accuracy. This time you get a 76 ball handle, but you also get an 87 post control. So you'll be able to work that post just like Ben does, get some post hooks. And again, like I said, if you wanted to try to get a little bit more creative with that, maybe you can try to drop some stuff and get a better, maybe more of a post fade if you wanted to. But then on the tier, now defense is a little bit lower, right? But you still get some really good defense here because the 74 perimeter defense, 72 lateral quickness, 73 steal, you get a 76 block, and you still get a 77 defensive rebound. And again, I think, like I said, you'll benefit more by having this build playing at the center spot, okay? Like Ben Simmons, you know, obviously is going to be when he's playing, usually when he's playing, what happens is teams have to adjust their lineups because what happens is they use Ben Simmons as their point guard. So now the starting point guard is not guarding Ben Simmons. So what happens is usually teams have to be creative. They create a lot of mismatches because of that, because Ben Simmons and what he does. And if Ben Simmons became more aggressive and took advantage of these mismatches, that's where a lot of frustrations came in Philly. Was like, yo, like, you got to take advantage of this. You got to shoot the ball more. You can be too dominant. You can be the next, you know, Scottie Pippen, you know, Grant Hill, hell, a poor man Giannis, a poor man LeBron James. So there's a lot of frustration there. You do want to go at the slash and takeover though. And here you have it, my nephews and nieces, a facilitating finisher with shades of Ben Simmons. So let me know in the comment section which version of the build that you like. You like this build or the first build, or if there's another build that I could have made from a pie chart that you think is better. Let me know in the comment section. I love to see your ideas. But other than that, my nephews and nieces, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with a banger, man. And you know, when I say I'll be back soon with a banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.